Float shift. It was Rita's turn to float to the telemetry floor. "Oh well," she sighed, forcing a half smile as she slung her stethoscope around her neck. Another day, another dollar. But deep inside, the cheer was thin. Floating was never her favorite. Truth be told, it wasn't any nurse's favorite. There was something unsettling about being pulled from your own department, from the familiar faces and rhythms you knew, and dropped into someone else's territory. You lost your sense of flow, your little shortcuts, your comfort zone. Still, you couldn't say no. That was part of the unspoken agreement in nursing. You went where you were needed. "It's fine," she mumbled under her breath as she walked toward the elevators, her sneakers squeaking faintly against the polished hospital floor. "Just one night. One night and you'll be back where you belong." When she stepped onto the telemetry unit, the air felt different, cooler, quieter, and filled with the faint hum of heart monitors beeping in uneven patterns. The charge nurse, a brisk woman with glasses perched low on her nose, looked up from the assignment board. "Here's your group," she said, handing Rita a folded paper. Rita took it without argument. Her name was neatly penciled in beside 4 rooms. No use complaining, no use resisting. She inhaled, exhaled slowly, and let her shoulders drop. "Go with the flow," she told herself. "Do your job and you'll be just fine." 2 hours into her shift, Rita found herself easing into the telemetry pace. The patients were stable, their heart rates dancing across green screens in quiet patterns. She was starting to think this night might actually be uneventful. Then the monitor at the nurse's station let out a sharp, prolonged beep. "Room 214. She glanced at the screen, heart rate dropping, irregular. Without thinking, she was moving. Into the room, gloves on, assessing. The patient, a frail man with sunken cheeks, was gasping for breath, his hands clawing at the sheets. His eyes locked on hers, fear and desperation in them. "It's okay, I'm here," she said firmly, already calling for help and adjusting the oxygen. The rapid response team arrived within seconds, but Rita stayed by his side, her hand on his shoulder. She could feel the tremor of his muscles under her palm. His breathing steadied, just barely, as the team worked around them. He didn't say a word. He didn't have the breath for it. But the way his gaze softened told her enough. She had been the anchor in the chaos. When it was over, she stepped out of the room, adrenaline still coursing through her. The hallway seemed quieter now, the beeps less intrusive. She headed back to her cart, her mind replaying the moment. She had come here tonight unwilling, just another body to fill a gap. But in that room, it hadn't mattered whose floor it was or what department she was from. What mattered was that she was there, and she had done what needed to be done. Another day, another dollar. No, not tonight. Tonight was another life, another chance. And as she walked toward her next patient, she realized, floating didn't always take you away from where you belonged. Sometimes it brought you exactly where you were needed.